here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Knights offense will take the first swing of the game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up the first down, still moving. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Oh, he's got a chance. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Brown wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. They're going to run just about their entire opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Briggs. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Knights have moved it inside the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Hands it off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Sends it back in motion. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are. We're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive, and they're attacking one of their best players defensively, and he makes them pay. 4 picks in 2 games. We got to be talking about this guy for the Heisman, right?
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep running. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Brown will throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It'll be 3rd and long. long. Might be changing the route. Try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Knights are rolling down the field. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ashley. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Brown wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He might want another play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Wide open downfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Thompson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando.
The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical.
There he goes. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation and what play to dial up.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it and beat a more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got it, first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Simmons. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick release by the QB. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign on it, but here a chance to score the first touchdown of the game. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They take the lead with the 6.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So here comes the Auburn offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tigers want to move quickly.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. They'll run it. It's Robinson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Brown will throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got an open man. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Brown wants to pass. Looking left. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Fleming. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat.